Hopefully I'm live. I keep forgetting to change my latency though, so the chat is delayed a little bit. Compared to my audio, I have it set to like kind of be slow in case of quality. But I realize I probably need to speed it up because it seems like I'm always, I don't know, like 10 seconds, 20 seconds ahead. We'll see though. It says that it's still waiting when I look online though. That's not good. There it goes. Okay. Oh, see, yep. I just checked. It's really behind. Oh gosh. You guys can hear me, right? There we go. I clicked it. Okay. We had Inception. I'm good now. All right, guys. Live stream is up and rolling. Welcome. It might help if I get the chat actually where I can view it. And just so you guys know, I'll give a little bit of a hello and disclaimer, like, or if this is your first time finding me or the channel or whatever, yeah, I have Bell's palsy. I'm derpy looking now. This is not normally how I look. But we're still waiting for recovery, so that's a little bit slow going, unfortunately. But that's okay. It is what it is. I'm still trying. I'm still here. And hello, James. Welcome. So I'm gonna do the endgame content here for... Where is it? Where do we go? Underwater? Oh, yeah, we go in here. Duh. Of course we go here. I'm gonna do the endgame content here for the Abbyssolossus. I'm looking forward to this. I'm gonna continue the story here. And I'm gonna go through the story and let it play. It's not that much. I know people said it's pretty quick, so we'll do that. We'll show the actual dialogue as we go along, and then I'm gonna go into my fights. I already have my first team prepped. There's been a little bit of... Well, there's been a lot of information discussed regarding this boss, but people didn't get to test it that much ahead of time because it was bugged on the test server. So with that in mind, I think people haven't really figured everything out properly. There's definitely been some misinformation about what you must do versus what you, like, timings and stuff. So hopefully all the information that I've learned before the stream started today, I can share what I've learned. I feel like there's some misconceptions and we could actually really push our damage a lot higher than what some people are showing or saying that you require certain stuff that you definitely don't need. But first of all, or next of all, I don't know, I should say thank you to Dragonheir for sponsoring today's stream. Dive Deep Battle Peak Season 3, we are here, and yeah, this is my favorite game to play, so I always say it's my favorite sponsor because it's my favorite game to play anyway. And I'm looking forward to trying this boss out. Hopefully I can get 6 teams. I know it's a lot harder than it normally is, though. A lot, or like the other seasons, I should say. It's harder than past seasons. But let me know what you guys are doing. Definitely feel free to share in my Discord, guys. I have a section for Dragonheir Season 3. If you want to share what teams are working for you, any tips and tricks, let me know. I will be making a proper guide for this as well. So I will make a Abbyssolossus guide for Season 3 once I've played it myself a few times and kind of figure out a little bit more quirks and we have more information from the community to share so we can, you know, not do it all too much ahead of time and maybe be wrong about what we're saying. So I'm excited. Thank you guys for coming in and hanging out already. Let's get rolling, right? I'm excited. It's early though. So Eastern time, it's only 7 a.m. I'm here in Romania. It's 2 p.m. It's early in the day though. And yeah, it's a Friday. It's time to chill and get grinded. So let's see. The camp is under attack by a horde of sea beasts. And I have no music in the background. Let's go. Dragonheir soundtrack. Boom. Might help if I put music in the background. Hold on, guys. We're slacking here today. Wait. Speakers. Aha! Now we're rolling. Alrighty, let's go. But, oh yeah, sorry, and I didn't even finish my disclaimer. If anyone is saying hello from the other game I'm playing and hanging out, live. You can download Dragonheir via Android, iOS, Mac, PC, Steam, and Epic Games. It's in all the things, so... It has an amazing new Season 1 experience as well that I really want to let you guys know about. So if you haven't played before but you weren't feeling it, or you thought it was too stingy, well, trust me, it's not now. It is good. They did really good things, and it's so much fun. And I have a collab coming with Hell Hades, Odd One Gaming, and Ragewood, where we talk about the new Season 1 experience. So stay tuned for that as well, guys. But yeah, I swear, let's get rolling now. Alright, what? We've just repelled a wave a while ago. How come they assail so frequently? Alrighty, so we're back to the storyline that left off from the last part with the underwater area here. Hello, Annex. Welcome. The guards can't hold them off much longer. Traveler, I need your help. Follow me. Follow Kairos. So remember, Kairos is the brother of Amon, right? I'm doing okay, Annex. Yeah, busy mama life. That's about it, which is good. I love mama life. And I had an health update as we do this. I had an MRI for my head with seeing if we can, you know, see how things are going nerve-wise. And I had the results, I just can't read them yet. Gotta get with a neurologist, so... Hoping to schedule with a neurologist this week. Oh yeah, odd one, I have to... there we go. I just had a million typos, but yeah, hopefully I can get in with a neurologist and see what's going on, so... I'm doing okay, though. Oops, let me shut the window in the background. I swear, I keep being like, we're getting going, guys. Hold on. Alright. Camp invading sea monster. Okay, let's go. Let's fight the things. Oh, you know what I should do? I'm just gonna bring in my fun team. That's gonna be my first team that we use. Please tell me I saved the gear. Yes. Oh wait, there's no tank. Who needs a tank? It's the story. We're gonna go wild, of course, because that's my best single target damage. I mean, Ice Blast is great too, but I don't have the best supports to do a single support. So we're gonna have some fun with wild here soon against the boss. I will try my best to remember to do chapters. So if I forget to do chapters in the description so you guys can skip to the different boss fights I do, feel free to remind me. For those that want to watch this later, feel free to remind me if I forget to do chapters. I will also have videos coming out with each team probably, or at least overall boss guide and a couple of teams at least showcased, separate than the live stream. That'll be more comprehensive and quicker info. So I definitely will do that. Ooh, I love this area. It's so cool. They did so good with the styling of the underwater. No use. I'm just food now. All of me from my master. Iman's collapses into the ground, his body covered in algae rust. Where is Amon? Tell me first. She put up a fight. I couldn't infect her. Oh, that's good. Our friend is good. Our friend is good, guys. But the other has taken her to poisonous seabed. She won't last long there. Cough, cough. Iman's goes limp on the ground after a violent coughing fit. Traveler, you'll probably have to fight that sea monster head-on if you go into the poisonous seabed. It's a dangerous trip. I'll go first. Please head back to camp and get some backup. Alright, backup. Should we go in first, or... No, I'll go first. The soldiers at camp will follow your lead. I'll scout ahead and check out the seabed. Okay, I like that. Yeah, I should be the one to go back and fill them in on this crucial matter. I'll lead everyone to the seabed and meet you there soon. Stay safe. Alright, where are we going? Follow the path upward. Okay. Let's go. It's so pretty. Dragonheir, we meet again. Since you've wandered into our lair, I'm sure our master will enjoy some fresh food. Who is your master? I've already told you, he's an ancient god from the deep sea. Unfortunately, he was banished by the other sea gods and has now gone to an outer plane. But the severed tentacle of his remains are here, a powerful link to his control over the entire sea. Do you still wonder why the merfolk who lived here for so long are forgotten by the outside world? That's my master's power. It corrupts their bodies and spirits, even erasing their very existence bit by bit. How are you related to the Abbyssolossus? Ha, you mean that little octopus? It's lucky to have been chosen by my master as a vessel for the power of the severed tentacle. Time flies by, but it no longer is the same Abbyssolossus you easily defeated before. But you won't get to see my master's power because I'll finish you off first. Not. Alright, I'm really looking forward to my first boss fight, guys. I had some fun discussions with my Discord chat after watching Hipsudo's video, seeing some content creator conversations. There's so much info and I'm really excited to try my first team after trying to piece all that information together. Alright, Solario summons a flood of mutated sea beasts, drawing you into a fierce battle. Amidst the chaos, Kairos and his merfolk soldiers rush to your aid. Forgive me, traveler, I was held up. Leave it to me, I'll hold these monsters off for you. I saw the mark left by Amon. She is nearby. Please help me find her and make sure she's safe. Please. I like the visuals. Oh, it's so pretty. I love this underwater area. It's so cool. Their graphics get better and better. Traveler, over here! We gotta save Amon. Be careful not to disturb that sea monster. It's right there. I saw it close up. Following the direction Amon points you toward, you see the huge abyssal crack ahead, emanating an eerie green light. Under the ethereal light, you notice Amon's once glazed skin occupied by patches of algae rust. Solario, did he infect you with algae rust? Never mind, I'm fine. Solario inadvertently blurted out that this monster's the source of algae rust. Annihilate it and algae rust will meet its end. So we have to save them all of merfolk kind. Yeah. How did you escape? I caught the tide while Solario was inactive. I transformed into a clownfish using a gnome's metamorphosis potion and fled. You know what? Those gnome gadgets can be lifesavers sometimes. But we need more of that. More than that now. It's time to bring out the big guns. Are you saying... the big guns. Oh gosh, Mechatorque. You pull out the magic crystal anchor that Donella gave you. It's time to turn it on. We have to summon the Mechatorque. Woohoo! Let's go. Oh. Fancy. A loud boom kicks up the seabed as the magical crystal anchor activates. Our traveler, that location is nowhere on my map. Good thing I had my mentor's spinning portal. Almost made me dizzy. Alright, back in action. Where's that sea monster? I'm set to blast it. There we go. Let's go. I wonder who's in our little group here. Who do I gotta say hi to? I can't tell. There's too many names. Let's go. Woohoo! Oh, I should have had audio on to see if there's special music for this battle. But I just have the... I do have the Dragonheir soundtrack music in the background now. Alrighty. Let's go. Let's go! I'm excited. Okay, let's do this. Let's do this. only have one aura, not much option there. All right, so our first team, guys. I'm going in with only 1 DPS and no buffer. So what I've seen so far is that content creators are insisting you need to put up a buff before the boss does his ultimate skill. But you don't. And that's the fun part. So I watched some good information about... There's multiple strategies, of course. I will suggest Hipsudo had a video with one strategy with doing the buff at 30.5 seconds. He had really good information about this boss as a whole and gave good advice, I think. Except, I think he insisted you must, which I kind of went into my Discord and talked to people early this morning, and someone was like, you don't need a buffer. You just need to go at the right time with 30.3 to 30.5 for the hero's ultimates. If they use their ultimates right before the boss does their ultimate, you don't have to worry about them knocking back their ultimate energy. They just used it. So it's a really smart strategy. You don't have to worry about all that happening. And you don't need a buffer on your team. You also can get by with some of the top supports in the game, healer-wise. You can get by with only 1 support. You don't need 2. Most of the teams I'm seeing, when I quickly look through content creator stuff, everything is 2 supports, 2 supports, 2 supports. But you actually don't need that. So we're gonna go through here with just Cinderelle as the only support for this wild team. Would it work great for Burn as well? Or Garius is another option for the Fire and Radiant combination as well. So Garius, I'm going to put with a Burn team, and Cinderelle, I'm going to put with this wild team. I hope I can survive the whole time. If I didn't make people too squishy, we're going to have to find out. But I do have Cinderelle with a ton of stats. So our plan is going to be, let's go through the boss first here. So, oops. Hits 3 times to all enemies. So we don't need a tank in this either. Everything is to all enemies, to all enemies, to all enemies, to all enemies. So there's no need to have a tank per se. Unless that tank is fulfilling your healer needs, which, like, I might try a Cilia in a team as well. But I think I only need 2 because I'm definitely not trying a Radiant team. I don't have anyone good for that. And as far as Aura goes, I think the only chance to get over 100 mil at least, even, is having a Monleda as the exclusive hero, which I definitely don't have. So it is what it is. So alright, so here we have defense penalty. We definitely would want to avoid this if we can, but it's not going to affect this team at all, so it's fine. Buff prohibition and inflicting or dispelling of buffs, not going to matter for this team except for Thea. So the rare wild Thea, there's 2 Theas to confuse people, that Thea does put a buff up on herself, so I'm going to let her YOLO because she builds up her own ultimate energy. So she might get affected by this at times, but I'm not going to worry about that, honestly, because I don't know what her timing is going to be for the boosting of her ultimate energy, because it's based on when allies proc wild, and I don't know what that's going to be for timings. I don't know if it's going to be consistent or if it's too all over the place, so she's going to be full YOLO. We are going to make sure everyone else goes after Flora, of course, because Flora is Flora. We know how that goes. And Thea is... Oh, shoot! Oh no, it's okay. I'm gonna let the YOLO happen because Thea's gonna come to her ultimate so much more often. I have her also in Witch's Remains. Oh boy. I'm debating if I need to put someone else like Erich in the other, like the Crown. We're gonna have to see how this goes. I think I need the Crown and Witch's Remains to really take advantage of this. But, I actually have Erich built for full damage because I put Thea in Witch's Remains. This is a 30-second battle though, so it's hard to keep it up the whole time. But I guess this is a test. We're gonna find out. In the team that I'm using with Flora, I saw a very similar team but with Casper instead of Thea. And that team did 200 million. So shout out to Hell Yeah for that great team. And shout out to Daniel and Pip and everyone in that chat, always coming up with such great conversation, advice, help, all the stuff. You guys are always so fun to chat with. So we're gonna roll here. Shield prohibition and healing reduction. Obviously, we need this to wear off first. But for some reason, this apparently drops off sooner rather than later. Because if you have people go, which it shouldn't, this doesn't make sense. Like, healing prohibition. I shouldn't be able to, you know, let my healer go. I guess the healer's gonna go random. Ooh. So that doesn't matter anyway. Alright, now I see. Alright, so... By the way, the seed of... let me go back to this. The seed of rust poison is like an AoE thing like burn, where if you have people clumped up together, it will explode, and it kind of does like extra damage, just like burn does. So this is why I'm spreading out my heroes. But yeah, now I see. Okay, so 30 seconds is the boss's ultimate. Charges up briefly, then deals. So the boss doesn't do its hit exactly at 30 seconds, which is why you see the people putting up the buffers that are trying to use a buff. You see them doing it at 30.5. So you see, when hitting enemies without buffs, reduces their ultimate energy by 30% and enters fragility for 5 seconds at the same time. And then, so this is the time. Because the boss is going to take 200% increased damage, this is the time we want to pop all of our big DPS if we can. Unless you're doing something that's more YOLO because they come to their ultimate so frequently or randomly. That's a different story, but this is the time to pop your ultimates. But doesn't have to be after the boss is gone. It can be before the boss is gone, and then you don't even need a buffer. So we're going to use some big brain strategy stuff here. We're going to ignore that mechanic completely, even though others are claiming you have to have it. I also was told that one of the content creators was telling people that you cannot use recharging speed penalty versus this boss. That's not true. This boss is immune to ultimate energy manipulation, which that's what that means. So recharging speed penalty heroes like Rose are perfectly fine to use. Don't be worried about that, guys. You're completely fine to use them. The boss is immune to that. Alright, so she's a 22nd, but I'm gonna have to experiment with this and see how much she actually does her ultimate with this team. If it's not frequent enough to keep up defense penalty pretty consistently, then I'm probably gonna time her to go at the same time as Flora. So what we're gonna do here is we're gonna go 30.3 for Flora. And then these guys, and then because Tunnelnom builds up her extra, is it crit? I'm gonna let Erch go next. So we're gonna go 30.4, 30.5 for Tunnelnom. These are, I mean, it's so close, it's not really gonna matter because they hit multiple times, but it's the best we can do. It's the best we can do. So we're gonna have 30 seconds is our interval for the boss's skills, though. So this is gonna be our Flora first. All of this before the boss does its fancy ultimate, not after, which is what most of the content creators are doing. I think this is gonna work. Hopefully I did it right based on what the other people were talking about in chat. Let me see. I actually pinned them to be like, hey, what were your timings? Alright. So I think I did it correctly. Let's find out together. I'm excited. Let's go. Let's see what happens with full YOLO on Cinderella. And then I didn't even show you guys my, let me show you guys my builds. I'm sorry. So I have full, this is going for the big boy numbers. We're trying to go the 200 mil kind of number right here. So Cinderella is actually in the pipe organ, not the staff, even though he's great for the staff. We've got as much attack on him as possible. So you see 2 sets of attack percent bonuses, not 1 full set, which could be debatable which one I did because it depends on if I had amazing crit damage rolls on something. I could have used this to take advantage of that, possibly. Or I could have given them the glove to convert skill haste into attack, but I don't think that was a good option for me based on my pieces of gear that are best for attack. They don't have a ton of skill haste. I have 1 roll, that's like it. So Cinderella's in the pipe organ to give everybody attack. Flora is in the fan because I don't have her exclusive. Tonalon is in Ravatrix Roots. And the crit damage one here. Oh, that's the wrong one. Shoot. I have to go. I'm glad I noticed. I meant to put him in the other one that... I thought I have a energy one. Hold on, hold on. I'll go back to that. But yeah, Erich is in the wilds. Ring here with crit damage. He's in the crit rate defense penalty. I only have one crit rate, no crit damage. And the special gloves for defense penalty that are mythic, which is really, really sad, unfortunately. And that's kind of my reality. Flora is in the derivative damage set, plus attack with enlightenment with the defense penalty glove to do more damage. Thea, because she is a rare and a little bit squishier, and I have her somewhat support here as Witch's Remains, I did put her in the defense glove, but this is a triple crit rate roll, so at least we get in crit damage. So at least we get some damage stats out of that as well, and help keep her alive. I might be able to switch this to attack, considering. So maybe I do a quick adjustment to this before we go in, because I think I actually have more. I have way more than I need to. Can I give Thea an attack percent chest? Oh, I only have 2. That's why. Bruh. I only have 2, so I went with at least some damage stats with defense. That's why. So Ariel's set is better than Emperor versus this boss. I think you guys might have already seen other content creators talk about that by now. We only had like 1 day to test though, so there's not a ton of content out yet. I didn't go on the test server ahead of time myself yet. This is my first play. I'm just trying to do some research before my live stream so we could come in with some information. But yeah, Emperor is only good when your attack is higher than your enemy's attack. And this big boss does apparently have pretty good attack because Emperor doesn't seem to work. So Ariel's gonna be your best bet. Except for people like Flora that I think do, you know, the derivative damage, extra damage dealt, that can probably be just fine. Okay. Oh yeah, let me actually fix my people. I wanted to fix, Tonalon. I grabbed the wrong set. Alright, I went to grab this one. This one. Almost. I grabbed the wrong one. I wanted to at least... Oh, it's only 6 skill haste. Oh my god. It's not really helping much, is it? I could give this one to Tonalon because... Yeah, I'm gonna swap this with Tonalon and give Cinderella the other one. Accuracy, HP... Yeah, I don't have good skill haste rolls, but I guess we could see. If we got a big skill haste roll, it might actually be worth it. Nope. Of course not. The universe hates me. Alright. Let's give him another attack. Oh, shoot. That was stupid. I had Tonalon in a crit damage glove. Never mind. Or rune. Never mind. Never mind. That sucks, man. I need more runes. This is what I get for not farming. To be honest, I can't believe it's like the end of the season already. It feels like... I feel like I've barely done anything. I feel like I didn't farm at all. I'm really guilty of like not farming. Like, look at this shit. Ready? Like, this is it. It's not much. I think I farmed a couple days. Okay, alright. Let me just save. Let's try that again. Let's see how we do with the defense penalty. I don't think anyone's too squishy. I think we should be okay defense and HP wise, unless I missed something. I'm excited. I'm gonna eat a cookie. If anyone's just joining me, hello, hello. Welcome. This is my first team versus the Abbyssolossus. And if you're just finding me, hi. I have Bell's palsy, so I look derpy, but I decided to just show face and do my live stream with my face instead of just me as a PNG, so don't mind the half-working face. I'm so curious about this, though. This is ramping up really fast. I saw some really impressive numbers from Flora. So I'm really hoping I can do this. I'm not paying attention. Okay, let me pay attention. So So when is Cinerelle doing his healing? Okay, I gotta make sure that... The hard part is, if I might have to time Cinerelle to make sure we're not having him heal when the healing prohibition is up, right? Okay, no, he just healed now and the healing prohibition was not up, right? That's okay. He's not about to heal again and the healing prohibition is up now. So we're okay again. It's interesting. So let me wait to the end here. Wait. Oh no, that was Tanonan's battle skill. I thought Tanonan just did her ultimate. Alright. Flora, Tanonan. So they keep using their ultimate when Thea does not have defense penalty up. Actually, is Thea even landing defense penalty? Yes, there's one. But I think I might have to time her, unfortunately, and slow her down, which would suck. Because Flora should be doing a lot more damage. But we are using our skills. If we're using our skills and we don't have defense penalty on, we're defeating the purpose of those gloves. So I think I need to time Thea with Flora and them. It's such a short window, though. Okay, oh, okay, we're about... No, the defense penalty is going to be gone by the time we use our ultimate again. Yep, so the timing is bad right now. Unless maybe it falls into sync sometimes. I don't think so. I don't think enough. Well, there was a little bit of ultimate hits still happening. Yeah. Ideally, I might want to put someone else, like, I might want to put, like, Erich in it. But he's doing so good damage-wise. This is really bad. Though, timing. I don't think my damage is enough. I definitely think I need to time her. Darn it! Darn it, darn it. 50 mil. I'm not going for 100 mil. We're going for 200 mil here, guys, by the way. This team is going for 200 mil. What was the total time? Oops. Was it 8 minutes or 10 minutes? I don't know. Oh boy. This is not gonna work. I wonder if I need Casper. I don't have him. The 200 mil team I saw had Casper. Starfire, you just started playing? Oh, yay! Well, that's fun because Season 1 is a ton of fun. I'm on the Season 3 Endgame boss right now. Season 1 is totally different than when I played it before, which is why I have the free-to-play series. Alright, come on, come on. I kind of want to see where this ends up so I can see what I need to work on. I think the timing of the defense penalty is too important. Yeah, because I keep literally losing it right before. Oh no, she just popped it. So sometimes, yes, sometimes it's there. I don't know. But she's not doing much damage herself. But I was hoping she would come to her ultimate enough to keep it up a lot. Which, I mean, it's definitely up okay, but not enough. I'm obviously gonna hit 100 mil with this team, but that's not enough. The goal was 200 mil. Maybe Thea's not my answer. Although I don't have Felicity or Casper as other big heavy hitters. I do have Rosh, but he's not a good booster with Flora. If I timed Thea after Flora, that might be more important to make Flora do more damage. I think we have to do that. Because this is obviously not going to hit 200 mil. We're just going to hit 100 mil. Yeah. I'll let it play out though. Let's see what we get for the first one. It'd be a good starting point, you know? Come on. It's good to see the survivability is here. So here we are with one support. But it's a good one. But he's not even in the Gatekeeper staff like I have him for Vortex. He's in the Organ Pipe, which gives everybody more damage. So there's our easy 100 mil. With a rare in the team, by the way. As our enabler. But I might benefit more from having, like, fully... She's not great for Witch's Remains, though. I don't know. I'm definitely gonna try it again with the timings. This is gonna be the team I try to perfect during the stream. And if I can do more, I will. Because I have to do 6 teams today anyway. Oh god. This is the hard part. I really wish we only had to do 1 team on day 1. Or 2 teams at most. Then we could take the time to perfect them and test and play and have fun. But it ends up being more stressful because we have to do 6 teams on the first day or you can't compete. So this was our first run. Thea was on YOLO. And that might not be good enough. Yeah, I think that's the problem. Alright, let me see. Let me go back here. Let me just double check. Let me double check my timings. So... yeah, they did it a little bit early. 30, 29. Okay, Erich actually take... if I have Erich... if I make Erich be a little bit sooner, because he actually takes a pause before he does his. Let's redeploy. Alright, let's make Erich go sooner. Because he takes a little delay before he actually starts his fireballs. So, I think I can have him... oh, I don't want to mess this up though. So, it's hard because I noticed... alright, so Daniel, shout out to Daniel. I'm going to show... Daniel had some timings here for this with 30.1 for Tunnel Non. But he said 30.3 to 30.5 for the timings. I guess maybe because they delay a little bit with their animation? I don't know. But he has them before 30. So it must be because of the way they actually do their skills. Let me try. Let me just try to bump this up a little bit, like 20. Flora puts the thing around the boss, right? 20. So let me try 29 for Flora. Then I can try. So wait, she hits pretty quick. She doesn't really have a delay. Oh no, she does buff herself. So is that enough? How much of a delay is that? Let me just try 30 evenly for this one. And then a 30.1. I'm gonna try these ones on a little bit. Actually, Erich does delay, so let me do 30 as well for him. It's so close, I'm trying. I don't really know for sure. It's such a tiny bit of a difference though. It's all based on their animations. So this might take some perfecting. Because I don't know if I think he has Erich as Witch's Remains in his team. Which he has Erich go at 29.95. So close. Alright, I want to make sure the defense penalty is always up before Flora is going though, because that adds so much damage. I think that's what we're lacking. So I need, oh, I need defense penalty up before Flora. Well, before other people start hitting with Flora, so it doesn't really matter, I guess. 29. Should I go 29.5 to be safe? Oh, I don't know. Let me go 29.5 here. We're so close. What happened to my eye? Yeah, I have, no, I have Bell's palsy, which is like a facial paralysis. See, my face doesn't work here. Like, my forehead doesn't scrunch here. My mouth doesn't move on this side, and my eye doesn't blink. So because my eye doesn't close, I have to keep it covered or else it dries up. Or it, if I get dust and stuff in it, I'm not blinking and tearing to keep it protected. That kind of thing. And hello, Fez. Yeah, my eye feels better, though. It's starting to water occasionally, which is really nice to know. Alright. So... I'm gonna try a slightly different thing and see if we're proccing our ultimates okay. I'm gonna look early. Let's see if I can tweak those at all. So if I hold Thea, Thea is gonna... I'm losing a lot of procs for Thea, but the most important thing is when their ultimates go, because that's what this whole team is based around, is Flora. So we're all going before the boss is actually doing anything, right? That's funny. Okay, so everybody went. Oh, we don't see the animation of Flora's thing around the boss. That's interesting. Okay, that's what we want to see, though. We want to see Flora doing way more damage than everybody else. Because she should be. Hey, Daysiri. Oh, wait, you're not here. Sorry. Who? Hi. What? I didn't see anything. Okay, I think that's good. I think that's gonna be a lot better. Alright, I feel better about this. I feel better about this one. My lovely little Lily, she's great. She's perfect. She's so cute. Oh my god, she's so precious. Lily is doing really well. She's perfect. She's... has her moments of, you know, as expected with a baby, fussiness, extra crying, you know, it happens. Colic definitely happens. She farts a lot. Oh my god, she farts so much. Oh, she's upstairs with you, odd one? Okay, she's sleeping, that's good. But she's so sweet and perfect and adorable and such a good quiet baby, all things considered. Oh yeah, and guys, heads up. I mentioned this earlier in the stream, but not many people were here then. So I have a collab that I'll probably post tomorrow. I need to edit it still, which I don't think I can do today. Me, Odd One, Hell Hades, and Ragewood did a collab. And we talked about the new Season 1 experience, so... and the state of the game a little bit in general. Oh yeah, Starfire, you just started playing. This game has the best team presets and timings. It's so good how they do it. So the initial is just when you start... I mean, you're always doing things depending on the boss. So for you, I guess if you're talking about Vortex... maybe as a good example, like the boss, if the boss is on like, okay, this boss is on a 30-second rotation for its skills based on 5 skills times that are 6 seconds each. Vortex is a 20-second rotation. That initial timing is just when did they first use their skill, and then the next one is the interval of like how often do they use it. So like, we're on a 30-second rotation for this boss because the boss is on a 30-second rotation. In Vortex, you would use 20 seconds, and some of the dungeons are 18-second rotations, which you can use skill haste to get your heroes to that point. But I would say maybe try to watch, like, if you're working on your Vortex team, try to watch some people's Vortex videos, and you can see how we do timings. It's really cool the way they do it. Yeah, it's really... you could really get down to such specifics. And then you could save your whole team and have all the gear just instantly be there and ready to go. It's so much better. And guys, look at how much better the timings were by me doing that. I adjusted my timings just a little bit and it made all the difference. All the difference. We're gonna hit 100 mil at like 3 minutes left to go. Maybe not. Okay. Close though. But the timings really mattered for Thea. I tried to... this is Thea the Wild Rare, not Thea the Epic Necro. Yeah, look at this. Holy shit, it ramps up with the ultimates. This is how we get 200 mil. I doubled my damage just by making Thea go before everybody else properly. Or with Flora, at least. So like Sean, or Starfire. Sorry, Starfire. You're the new one. So, like, I have Flora. She is a wild hero. She's like an exclusive, which are the heroes that have a lower percentage of being pulled, and we know that that's probably the case anyway. But she has a special ultimate where she puts a vortex around the target, and every time an ally procs wild after that, when that's there, that thing she just did, every little wild proc that happens, that adds extra derivative damage, and that damage just stacks up like crazy as Flora's damage. So it's all, the teams with her are all about enabling her. So she has to go first, and then everyone else go afterward, because it's all about making sure those those hits proc when she has her skill active. And this is amazing. I love it. So as I said earlier, which I will probably do a separate guide video on this team and this concept, is there's been some misconceptions about this boss already, which I'm sure I'm gonna say something that ends up being not 100% true as well. It's the first day the boss is out, but that's why I'm waiting to put out the proper guide until we have some more practice and we've talked and figured things out. But a lot of people were saying wrong things, like one content creator was claiming that recharging speed penalty heroes cannot be used against this boss, that they're a huge hindrance, that you shouldn't use them. Recharging speed penalty has zero effect on this boss because the boss has a passive that ignores ultimate down effects. You don't have to worry about it, it's fine. Go ahead, use your whoever, Adries, your Rose, whoever you need, it's fine. There's also people saying you have to have a buff up before the boss does this, right? Because when hitting enemies without buffs reduces your ultimate energy. You don't want that, right? Well, it doesn't matter if you just used your ultimate. You don't have any ultimate energy to adjust if you just used your ultimate. So you don't need a buffer in your team. I have no buffs. No one is using the horn. I mean, I have buffs happening. Actually, I can't say that because of the buffs that are happening because of the whatchamacallit, the overall seasonal things, but they don't count. You see those things there. Like the buffs that are there are the ones that are the server buffs. That's all they are. They don't count. Oh, this sucks. Only 156. What? We gotta do better than this. We gotta do better than this. I want to see 200 mil. How can I do better than this? I want to see 200. We can do it. We can do it. Still good. Still good. To be fair, I don't know if I can do it. Like, is Casper or Felicity needed to make that 200 happen? I don't know. Maybe. Because maybe I need someone who's going to put out more damage along the way. She can put out damage. Maybe that's the problem. Maybe I need to make her actually do some damage too. Maybe I need a crit damage glove on her. I don't know. I mean, her doing a little bit more damage, is that going to make that big of a difference? Probably not. Maybe I don't put her in this aerial set and I just put her in a better set, period. Let's do that. Yeah, so I'm using Thea because she hits 3 times with her ultimate, so she can be a Witch's Remains. I was actually going to use her because she comes back to her ultimate so frequently, she could put up the defense penalty more often. But because I couldn't take advantage of having her YOLO, we didn't have the timings good enough, I'm actually not using her for the initial intent. But she's great as a wild hero. She's right now I have her built as an enabler. But I think I want to build her for actual damage, so I think I'm gonna give her... maybe let her keep this. Actually, I don't know. We need accuracy, but we... how much accuracy do we need total, guys? What's the buff? What's the... shit, what's the... we get 90 total, right? We get the alliance buff plus the other. And we need 320, I think. We need 230. I think that's correct. Let me just try to build her for the best damage I can on top of having Witch's Remains. And then I want to see if that helps with my overall damage, because she's doing nothing right now. Oops. Let's just go crit rate. I don't think I can push crit damage. Crit rate with crit damage on Isotarian. Alright, let's go with that. We have no skill haste though. Never mind, that doesn't do anything. But crit rate with crit damage is definitely ideal. And accuracy. Okay, Eli. Oh, I don't want that one. Nope, we don't want that one. Actually, it doesn't really matter because it's a 30-second rotation. We have plenty of time to come back up to this, probably. But I'd have to make up for it in the end. So maybe I just go this set and not worry about the other one? Wait, crit rate with crit damage in this one. Duh, I do have aerial. I do have aerial. I didn't even realize I had a crit rate glove. Hey, let's go. I was so stuck on using those defense penalty gloves that I forgot I actually have some aerial crit rate or crit damage stuff here. Look at this. Okay, let's see. Oh, I only have one. Cool, alright. Alrighty. So let's give her a proper attack chest. Let's see. Are they gonna get any debuffs I worry about? Probably not. Oh, look at this. This is such a good one, guys. It dispels debuffs. And yeah, I have a triple crit rate roll. And some survivability for a rare hero that has less stats. I think I'm gonna use that one. Okay. So, what do we got here? We want... I don't need any more accuracy. So let's go crit rate. Focus and defense? I need crit rate and defense. Or else she's gonna die, probably. I don't want her to be that squishy. Okay. Now let's just let her have defense and crit damage, maybe? She's still really squishy. I need some more survivability. Crit rate, crit damage, defense. That's a nice one. Oh. But, yeah. I need more defense than that. That's too risky. Darn it. Oh. Darn it, darn it. Okay, I need more gear. Let's see what this one does. Definitely don't have perfect gear. We're trying, though. So the stats are not great. It's not a ton of crit damage, but it's something. What about giving her crit damage here? Oh, hello. But then I have to find some accuracy elsewhere. Maybe I can do that. Can we find a little accuracy elsewhere? That's the question. Without killing... Maybe here. Oh no, I still need defense. Let me do this again. This is... I love the filters. I could not imagine being without them, right? Accuracy, defense. I will lose some crit rate. You know what? I'm okay with 90% crit rate on her. Let's go with this. I don't want her to die way before everybody else does. That's a little more important. So we have a little defense. I think it's enough. I think the defense is enough. I don't know though. I could be wrong. She might be a little too squishy, but now at least she can do a little bit of damage. She's gonna be our witch's remains though. Can I make anybody else do more damage? That's the real question. Let's look at my stats and see if I have like overkill. Not okay. Talonot only had 1500 defense, and she didn't die, so we should be okay. Very similar, not only a little bit worse. Cinderella has 6,700 attack, because this is gonna give everyone else some attack as well. So I want as much attack as possible, and his healing is based on attack. So I tried to find my pieces to give him the highest attack possible. And that's why I have 2 sets and 2 sets. Although I really could try to check the crit damage, but I guess I don't really have time now. Okay, enlightenment. Let me roll this enlightenment. In case I get extra stats for Flora. Okay, I'll take it. Look at that for Flora. That was awesome. Okay, more attack for Flora. And double enlightenment there. So let me see. Attack with enlightenment. Okay, that's the only one there. Alright, so I think we're in pretty good shape. Although I haven't really leveled up anything else we might have here. So let me do that. In case I get a better enlightenment roll on one of these more recently... Nope, okay. More recently acquired pieces. Nope. Not without dramatically killing my other stats. Not worth 2 enlightenment. Okay. Oh, did I put Flora in the back? I think I did. Yeah, she was in the back. Cinderella was in the middle. Okay. Now, Erich. Erich has over 200 crit damage, so he's pretty solid. I wish I could get it more, though. But I don't think I can. Maybe this piece. This piece looks like it kind of sucks. So let's see. Crit rate we need. Do I have any crit rate, crit damage? No. Oh, see, this is what I'm lacking. Helmets. I don't have a single helmet in the aerial set that has crit rate and crit damage on it. That's rough. That definitely affects it. Like this great glove that got double rolls of both. Or glove. Weapon. Okay, I think we're gonna leave that. I just need to see if I can adjust my timings at all. So, am I missing anything? Am I messing anything up? I don't know. Maybe I make him go a little bit later. Oops, no, 30. I don't know. Is 0.1 second gonna make enough of a difference? I'm worried that if she actually gets the defense penalty placed in time for them to actually go, or they start going too soon. But it is a very tight window. I think we'll leave it. Maybe this is the cap for this team. Maybe I need to try a different enabler. In order to build Thea so that she goes twice, she can't be in Witch's Remains. She is a 20-second ultimate, unfortunately. If she had a 16-second ultimate or something better, sure, but... I couldn't have her in Witch's Remains, which is her whole point, yeah. I'd have to put her in, like, the Hourglass or something else. We can't... Unless I had really lucky gear rolls, right? I don't think I had... I think that was my problem, was I just didn't have much skill haste. How much do we need total to go from 20 to 15? That's the real question. That's a lot. Getting it down to 18 seconds, you can do with 2 sets in runes easily. Getting it down 2 more seconds beyond that, that's not exactly very easy. But she does boost her ultimate, and the problem is she boosts her ultimate energy, but I don't know how much or when, you know, like it's... Maybe because she's boosting her ultimate energy, I could actually make her go twice. Maybe? But I don't know that it's consistent enough. That could be something to try, is to throw her in my best skill haste gear while still having Witch's Remains. And then time her and see if it actually is happening or not. That's the other debate. That was my ideal, is having her use her defense penalty twice, for sure. That was what I was hoping, but it didn't seem like it was happening enough when I did the first run. So I'm gonna see if this is any better. And then I might test a different DPS like Foley. But Foley's not as ideal for Witch's Remains because she doesn't always hit 3 times. It's like only when she procs wild. And I don't want to have Erich as Witch's Remains because I really want him to be a Bane DPS because he does good damage. So we'll see. It's fun to test though, but the reality is I have 6 teams to do. 6 teams. So having the time to really test 6 teams, it's not like I can literally do this all day. I got a baby that needs me. But we're trying. We're doing our first one at least, and then I'll probably just play around on my phone and do the others. It's rough. I wish there was more time. They really need to change the format of the endgame. They need to make it so we're not... You know, if we want to compete, having 6 teams ready to go ahead of time is not logical. And it's also a little bit unfair because, like, yeah, content creators on the test server could figure out their 6 teams ahead of time and have an advantage. And personally, I can't do the test server right now. I don't have time to be on, like, with this and with the baby. I don't have time to be on the test server all day long. Yeah, but it's not even just rank 1. It's being even in the top 150 is not easy on my server. Last season, I did less work, less Chaos Shadows. I didn't do 15 teams until like over a week into it. And it was like, yeah, it was like a full week into it before I had 15 teams. And I got top 50 exactly, 50. This season, I had 15 teams since day 1. And I am 135. That's how much worse it is. You don't bother, but I care. I want to rank. Some people, that's why we're playing these games. For some people, that is the motivation, is trying to place at least reasonably. Unfortunately, Rook killed the season. If you don't have Rook, you're not getting top 50. On my server, at least. So that's kind of a frustrating part because it's less motivation to push our Vortex teams and stuff to be better because I'm like, well, if I can't get top 50, there's no reason to try. As long as I get top 150, good enough. So it actually took away from me trying, you know? That was kind of a bummer. I'm totally not watching this to see if... It's so hard to see. Let me... Shoot. Okay, so 1 times speed. She's going. And then everyone else is going after the defense. Yeah, I mean, everyone's going when the defense penalty is still there, so not that bad. I think we're okay. Is this worse than last time, though? Oh, gosh. I hope not. Last time we hit 100 by 3 minutes, right? I think we will. It ramps up really quick. Just like explodes. So I don't think it's much better. Thea's still way at the bottom. Look, adding a little bit of damage to Thea did nothing. I don't even know why I tried. Cinderella's still doing more damage than her. She is good damage when I give her damage stuff, but she's kind of in Witch's Remains, so I guess I can't complain. Tunnel and Air Charge is built so much dramatically better. It's not like she's not doing much damage. She's done 4 million so far. Whatever, it's fine. She's kind of a sub-support here. I don't know that I have better options, though. Yeah, I mean, I definitely want to be 150 or above, right? For ranking, that's definitely what I want, so... I definitely have to do the 6-team thing or I'm not gonna compete. And that's how it was for the 15-team thing. Imagine if I had 15 teams on day 1 of Otherworld and I still am only 135 today when I opened up the computer. So that's rough. So what did I have? I had 150 something, I think, right? I did not screenshot that. I mean, I understand the idea of the server merges, and that's what I would do. I think it's unfortunately the most fair to put the oldest servers together. You know, it is the most fair thing to do, because you don't want to throw new people on with old people. That's not fair to them. But it just makes it more and more competitive. I think they need to make the rewards a little more generous for the ranking, considering it's harder to rank. If I'm doing more work and doing better damage to everything, and I ranked top 50 last time and I'm only 135 right now, like that says something, right? Okay, so this is gonna be better damage, but not dramatic. I might just take this, honestly. I don't know that I really want to bother, like, playing with Foley instead of Thea. I don't think it matters that much. Because either way, they're gonna be built with less damage. They're gonna do... I don't... Oh, you know what? No, say... The only difference is I could have a crit damage aura with Foley, but then that takes away from... Flora. That could be the one thing to try is Foley with her crit damage aura. It would make Tunnelnon and Erich do more damage, that's for sure. Okay, so I did like the same damage. I did the same, it didn't really change much. I don't know, I think I have to be happy with that. I don't know that I have anything that's gonna hit 200 mil. Have you guys seen anything except Corrosion hit 200 mil? I could wait and see if, I get a reply about the timings. I don't know. If you're not buffing... Okay, Daniel says if you're not buffing, you need some people to go right before 30. And then the best one right after 30. Yeah, she's only... It's probably better that I keep Thea, right? Well, I'm not using her alt recharge. That's not being used right now. I have her timed. When I had Thea as full YOLO... So what do you think the alt recharge can be enough to try to let her go twice? Without a shit ton of skill haste from an artifact? Because that's the other test, is if I try to time her to go twice, will she? Last time it didn't seem like it. But maybe. Or maybe with one set of something related to skill haste would be enough? Or two? I don't know. I don't have the glyphs for it. Or the runes for it. I guess it doesn't hurt to try. That's what we're doing. Yeah, that's the hard part. So she has... So what we're talking about here, guys, is she has recharges ultimate energy by 5% upon each successful wild check by allies. This effect can only be triggered once every 5 seconds. So what we're wondering is, can Thea go once every 15 seconds? Or, sorry, can she go every 15 seconds? Is there enough boosting to let her go 5 seconds faster than what her timing is now? Maybe I only did 100 mil when I had no timing with her. When I put her on a timer, I did 150. That shows how important that defense penalty at the right time was. So maybe we try it though. So maybe, what would be the timing if it's, what would be the timing then? I feel like I need to go double check this. Actually, no. Do I? So if I want to go, let me just put this at 15. Let me not do math wrong. I'm gonna do this on the calculator. Minus 15, 14.5. Let's see what happens, right? We ain't got nothing to lose. Except my sanity. It's fine. Okay, so let's see. If Bully goes at 14 point... Oh wait, is her initial fast enough though? Shit, I have to get her initial. Maybe not. Oh, that looked good. Okay, is she gonna go right after Flora? Let's watch the ultimates. It's so close, but not quite. I think. Yeah, that's not quite. But maybe once we get rolling. Maybe like the second rotation it will happen. Let's find out. Maybe the first one because we haven't procced any wild yet. I don't know. Let's see. Let's find out. So, that did not seem right. That was too late. Or maybe that was closer than it looked. Maybe I need some skill haste on her. You know what? I think we could do it with a little bit of skill haste on her. Let's go find out. Because it was close. That first round, it wasn't that far off. Just a little bit. Just a couple seconds. So if I can put... Yeah. If I can put her into... Alright, let me save this. To put her back in this set in case I mess it up. We're just gonna leave those on her. Let's just change out this gear. Let's give her 2 skill haste sets and just see what happens. So we'll give her 1 Emperor and 1 of like any... I don't know. Oh, maybe the Mona Lisa because accuracy at the same time. So let me just give her attack. Oops, let's go here first. Attack. Let's see what we got. Attack as a main stat. Okay, so Mona Lisa, do we have a good... We might have some damage stuff. I don't know. I haven't rolled it. Attack with crit rate would be ideal. Attack with crit damage. Okay. Look at the attack, crit rate, crit damage. Okay, let's try this. What's the current recharge time for ultimate? 20 seconds. Flat. Oh yeah, an initial's 12, so she's definitely good for 14.5. Let's try crit rate. Gloves. In Mona Lisa. Or in Emperor. Actually, that looks kind of... Let's see what these are gonna do. Resistance rolls. Thank you, game. Alright, accuracy. Meh. This could go I'm just gonna roll some things anyway, why not? She was pretty squishy, I need to make sure she doesn't die. I don't like it. I don't like it. At least we'll get the crit damage, I guess. Alright, let's go this one. Can I get a little bit more accuracy? Oh, actually, we're gonna get accuracy from the set. So what do I need? I need more defense and crit rate again. Always need defense and crit rate, I swear. Always. What do you mean with the skill haste reduction? What do you mean with the skill haste reduction? Her ultimate is... I mean, I haven't added her skill haste sets yet, if that's what you mean. We're trying now. Okay. We're not getting reduced from the boss because we're going before the boss does that. That's the goal. The whole point is to go before the boss actually does that. We're not worried about the boss reducing our ultimate energy. That's not happening. The boss doesn't do that till after 30.5 seconds. That's why we're going before. You know what? Oh, I could just not save. Okay. So we have 14.5, and then she's gonna go again at 29.5. Okay. Let's not save this, and then I will save it if it does well. That's what I'll do. So let's see. So she's gonna go in the middle here. Yep. Then does she come back to it fast enough now? Is that enough? Is that enough to make her come back? No, it's not. Oh, it's so close. Right now I need her to go right now. Right before Tunnelnon goes. Nope. Okay, so I need a rune. I just need a rune. It's so close. Come on, runes. I gotta have something. Maybe I have an accuracy one that I didn't notice with skill haste. Maybe I do have some accuracy with skill. Oh, I do! Accuracy with skill haste. Fuck yeah, let's go. We got it, we got it. I think. Let's see, what's it at now? 18.2. I think 18. I think 18 might be okay. That was really close. That was close. And I didn't have any extra skill haste at the bottom. So, it might be good. Let's try it. I just need her to go right before Tunnelnon. To be fair, I can delay Tunnelnon a tiny bit more if I need to. Maybe. Maybe. Yes! Yes, yes, yes! We got it, we got it. Boom. We did it, we did it, we did it, we did it. Yay! Okay, I'm glad you encouraged me to try to do that, because I didn't even plan to try. So, Thea is going twice. Teamwork. Go, Thea, go! Now we have defense penalty up. Almost the entire friggin' fight. So 18.2 is what my timing is now. Or what her skill haste made her be at now, I mean. For her alts. So that was enough. But it could be RNG. What if we miss a bunch of wild procs? No, it's gonna be fine. Maybe not. Oh no, oh no, oh no! It is 2 RNG! It's 2 RNG! No! Ah! It's no, so it's 2 RNG. Let me have her go just a little bit sooner. It's because it's based on if the allies proc wild. So if they're not procking wild at the same amount of times. Let me just do this. Let's go 14. Maybe that half second's enough. Rise, rise. Now is the time to embrace the trials ahead. We're gonna do this, damn it. The one at the end is the most important though, when Flora is going. That's more important than this middle one. So it needs to happen. But to be fair, I need her to go after Flora as well. Oh god.
Thwarting the schemes of these silent gods, our heroes
Yeah.
at hand. Rise, rise.
It's too RNG. It's like
To embrace the trials
just barely not enough, maybe.
rise, rise.
Yeah, it's way too late here again.
The story's not over just
It's not consistent enough. Okay. Darn it. It was a good idea. It was a good idea, but it's not consistent enough. Okay, we tried.
a curious tale, ye
Unless I can get a ton of skill haste.
the goddess hill.
And maybe I just don't care whatever this rune is. Because I had damage, but you know what? We don't need damage. We just need skill haste.
Found the affairs
I don't think I have any... Okay, I have a double roll.
elves.
Now that's down to 17.7.
Did ye know of the harmony that once was?
Triple skill haste roll.
The war for the
But I'd have to get accuracy somewhere else. I could put an accuracy chest on.
seizing
Yeah, I think fully would be something to try. That's a lot more skill haste though. 17.4 now from 18.2. That's almost a whole second better. So let's try that and throw an accuracy chest on her instead.
Ho, ho, did ye know of the harmony that
Okay,
once was?
let's try it.
The war for the throne when silver
Alright, we're not saving.
turned into blood.
It really does depend on the wild procs. But that's a whole second, almost fast. It's almost a whole second faster. So I did have more skill haste rolls than I thought. I guess I just was looking too specific for like attack or accuracy only or whatever. So that was plenty of time ahead. That was a lot better. Let's see if it can stay. Okay, this is what we do, guys. This is what we do, right? That's why we're here. It's a good test, though.
Here, here, our glory is near. All of the empire stirring. Here,
Alright, let's see. How much ready is she gonna be? Plenty of time.
live the king.
But
With
that was just before Flora, not after.
the lead,
It's fine.
slain.
We'll see. We'll see if it's fine or not.
Its body buried across the plain. Its reign had been laid
Yeah.
to sleep. Here, here, our glory is here.
So she has Flora and then her. Then, yep. Okay, that was closer. That was a little closer. But if it can stay at that exact rhythm, that was perfect. Flora went, then Thea went, then Erich and Tonalnon. That's exactly what we need to happen to get the best damage for this team. And plus, having her go earlier is just adding defense penalty up for more of the fight for everybody to do more damage. Boom, boom, boom. Woohoo! Hey, Daisy. What's the boss rotation? So, I'm not even worried about what the boss is doing. I'm ignoring everything the boss is doing. Honestly. I'm just worried about what my team is doing. Nothing that the boss is doing matters. For this comp. The boss does a AoE basic hit. It's a 30-second rotation. Oh, you mean the time? 30 seconds?
Light up the way, guide our heroes home.
The only thing I care about the boss doing is the last skill and making sure that I'm going before the boss is going with its actual hit.
To seize the havoc that had been laid and conquer the red copper dragon.
This is so specific though. You see how much every little split second matters.
Show them your grace. Let your mercy
So did that just get out of tune? Thea went late there, didn't she? I wasn't looking for a second.
light up the way.
Yeah, she's going way later now. Shit.
Heroes home.
It's definitely not consistent. But if it's enough... Yeah, that's the... If the wild procs fail, she's... Okay, now it's good again. Boom, there she goes. So if it's not perfect every single rotation, it's not the end of the world. But she didn't go because she got delayed. Oh god. I think this is a manual. I can manual Thea. If it gets me 200 mil. Because it's like, she's ready now, but is she gonna go? Okay, she actually did. Oh. So if it fails a couple times, but then it gets mostly in the rotation, I think it's okay. Our damage is better. As long as most of the time it's okay. We're okay. If it fails, if it doesn't line up perfectly every time, we might be alright. Yeah, definitely better on damage already. Are we gonna hit 200 mil? I don't think so, but a little bit better, yes. I think. Maybe not. Oh god. I mean, we still have three minutes left to go. Oh yeah. So this is about. Is it just gonna be about the same? That'd be the worst part. Oh yeah, it ends up being about the same. So yeah, 100 mil exactly at 3 minutes again. So I don't think we're that much better, ironically. It definitely falls out of sync. Because it's based on an RNG factor. It's okay. Yeah, watch it be worse even though Thea's actually doing a good job. We add more defense penalty to the fight and we do worse damage. It's all about the consistency with making Flora do the best she can at her ultimate though. That's what it's really about. So if we can't keep that consistent, it's not even worth it. Ah, Thea! No, no, no! She went after everybody again. And then she didn't land the defense penalty that time. Okay, yeah, it's gonna be worse. Watch. That'd be hilarious. I don't know. It looks better as the run failed. Or is that round failed? Come on, come on. Yeah, she's just going after. We're killing the damage for Tunnel Not an Erich. Because she's going after them sometimes. Yeah, maybe her accuracy is a tiny bit low and I didn't notice. With my changes. She is a multi-hitter. She hits 3 times. That's why I have her. That's why I chose her. Obviously, Erich at 5 hits is better, but he does such good damage that I was trying to use someone else as the enabler. Okay, so we did more damage this time at least. I think I'm gonna take it. I don't think it's worth trying fully instead. I think maybe that's another day thing. Maybe I'd take it this time. A little bit better damage. Oh, we just missed another ultimate proc. Come on, almost 160. Not quite. No, 156. This was only a little bit better. It's just not consistent enough. Maybe tomorrow I try with fully instead, but I think I'm gonna take it today. I'm not gonna do it anymore. I'm gonna be happy with that. People are struggling to get their damage over 100, let alone more, so... I think I take that today. Let's take it. Let's take it. Alright. Boom. We're taking it. 156 is my first, guys. I have 5 more to do. I don't expect the other 5 to do that well, though. That's probably my best team. So my plans are to do a Frost team with my +5 Drist who just smashes everything, and Trollgar and Oster or Losenia as enablers, or both if I could have one support. My other plan is to do a Dauntless team with Theraval and Shelter, and have Tauren as my support. I also plan to, where are we? Do Ice Blast, of course, with Garthen, and Bledden and Sheena. Yeah, exactly. Fully can be worse. That's what I said earlier, because she relies on wild hits to actually hit 3 times or not. Yeah. But there is the gamble of trying her plus her her aura to see if we make... No, because I mean, if we make Erich and Tunnel and do more damage, doesn't mean Flora is doing more damage, so it's not really worth it. But oh yeah, now what is my other team gonna be? I don't know. I don't know what my last team is gonna be. I don't know. I really don't know. Maybe a budget shadow team? Because I do have Daphne and Socratia. I don't know. And Espalta. But then I'd only have like one really good support for that with Tauren. Well, I mean, I think I just need to go back to timing her for the consistency's sake. But yeah, I mean, I can't get more damage out of that, can I? So yeah, she does 3 hits, but it relies on if a wild procs. She just hits once. He only hits once as well. Rosh could do some damage, but it's only once. I just don't have anyone else that's fit for it. So yeah, that's it. That's it. Ideally, it would be, I would put Erich back into that maybe, and pump damage out of someone else. But multiple wild procs are ideal. So she's better to go after Flora, to at least you could proc wild 3 times, you know, like, where he's only procking it once, meh. Or that's twice, technically, I guess, sorta, kinda, not really. Nobody uses Rosh with Flora. There's a reason for that. He's not a good enabler for her. And yeah, he's not either. He obviously enhances the success rate, but doesn't do much for when Flora's ult is happening. You mean Elfie? I mean, he doesn't hit with his ultimate. He's just making people proc wild, which can make sure that happens for Flora. I don't know if it's worth. I tried with Elfie before and I did not have success. I did better with Fully in the team than I did with Elfie when I did Vortex. I think I might try something else tomorrow. We'll see. I don't know though. I just might accept anything over 100, just be like, we're good. It might just be that reality too. So I think it's going to be hard. I don't think people are going to do that well. Can we see the rankings? Wait, how do we see the rankings? So some people have already done all their stuff. Oh my gosh. Or some of their stuff. Yup. So, whew. Top 50, top 100. Okay. Top 50, we get this. I don't know that that's going to happen, but I can certainly hope for it. I'm in the top 50% right now. Haha. It has to be wild. That's the whole point. Yeah. The whole point is you need 3 wild heroes with Flora. Obviously, 3 ideally is already with Flora. You need 2 others, but if I can get 1 more person to proc even more wild, it makes Flora do all the damage. It's all about Flora getting as many wild procs after her ultimate as possible, so of course I want to keep that. As someone... Oh wait, I didn't save the team, did I? Sync. Oh wait, no, wait, shit. No, wrong team. Almost synced. Oh, the wrong thing. Bruh. Equipment plan. Sync. Okay. Yeah, I really was only thinking I was gonna get 100 mil on everything because I didn't have corrosion, but then I saw Hell Yeah did 200 mil with the same team I showed you, except he had Casper instead of Thea. So that's a big difference. She's good though. She's a really good wild hero. I'm just using her as an enabler, which can be a little bit sketchy. But we definitely have enough accuracy, so that's not the problem. It's RNG at the end of the day too, so I could just go back to whatever I had her before and yeah, and try, or I could try Alton and see if we improve the success rate of proccing wild for Tananon and Arich, if that makes a difference. But I mean, he ends up having a crazy, yeah, he ends up being fine later on because over time in the battle, he gets a higher chance to proc wild or have a higher success rate. Ah, yeah, it's interesting. So I'm happy with that, but I don't know. I really wanted that 200 when I saw that. Hell yeah, I did it. So I might try to work on that over time, but who knows? I don't know how fast we're gonna hit 50%. Hitting 50%'s evil. What's the boss gonna do at 50%? Oh god. I don't want to know. I don't think I want to know. Nope, I'm not. If we can find out, I don't want to know. Nope, not even gonna look. Alright, I'm gonna go do other things now and probably pop off. I'm gonna do this on my phone and see what I can do, and I will probably make YouTube videos to show my teams that I end up with. Or if I tweak this one, I might make it a video specifically on this team if I can, especially if I can actually get it to 200. That'd be amazing. Yeah, I'm not sure though. We'll see. But thank you guys for hanging out. Thanks again to Dragonheir for sponsoring today's stream. If anyone hasn't started playing Dragonheir yet and you're just hanging out, well, you can download via Android, iOS, Mac, PC, Steam, or Epic Games. I do have my link in the description and the pinned comment. At 50%, if you don't have a buff when the ult hits, your whole team dies. Not funny. Okay, alright guys. Thank you for hanging out with the live stream. If you're watching this later, I will try to remember to put... Actually, there's no reason to put chapters because it was experimentation and stuff and things. So I don't, if I did multiple teams maybe, but maybe I'll put chapters if I can figure out maybe some of the different runs. I'll kind of label them what we were trying. So remind me if I forget to do that. Maybe I'll try to make that at least easy to reference, but hopefully I'll have some videos out actually just properly more orderly showing each team. But I also plan to stream probably this weekend or at least next week at the latest during the week. I want to play the free-to-play account because that's been really, really fun. And I'm really, really behind because we had a lot of busy life stuff happening. So I will be on the free-to-play live again as well. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see. All right. Have a good day, everybody. And I'll see you in a future video. I have a fun video coming for today that's more about the lore that includes my favorite side quests. So